is your seated stretch routine. If you can get a sturdy chair without arms and start by sitting towards the edge of the seat of your chair. Rest your hands onto your thighs, plant your feet firmly at about hip width apart and feel as if you've been lifted up through the crown of your head. I want you to start with 3 big deep breaths, wide and full into the bottom of the ribs. As you exhale, let the shoulders relax and think about lengthening up through the top of the head. And then when you've completed your last deep breath, we're going to return to a more normal rate and rhythm of breathing, but remember that feeling of breathing right into the bottom of the ribs. Keep your hands rested down onto your thighs, and I want you to tip your ear over to your shoulder on one side, feeling the stretch at the side of the neck. Come back up through centre, and repeat over to the other side. Good, up into the middle. We're going to repeat that again and see if you can just gently ease a little bit more stretch out of the movement. Come back up and over the other way. Good, and back into the middle. Now we're going to turn and look over one shoulder. So turn as far as you can, taking the chin round to the shoulder. Stay sitting as tall as you can. Come back into the middle and over the other way. And back to the middle. Let's repeat that. Good. And back to centre. Drop your chin down towards your chest. And then we're going to roll the head sideways, just a little half circle one way. Come down through the middle again. Roll the head off to the other side. Keep the chest open. And we'll go one more each way. Good, back through the middle. And then roll the head back up to centre. Take the hands now and place them onto your shoulders. We're going to bring the elbows up and out to the side, and then I want you to bring the elbows together in front of you, and then try and lift the elbows up just as high as you can manage, and then we come down to shoulder height again. Push those elbows out wide. Good, come in towards centre, and then take the elbows up, and you can just gently raise the eye line up as well if you can manage that. Back into centre. And push open. Try and squeeze the elbows together behind you. Come back into centre. Push the elbows up, raise the eye line. Come down and open out again for me. Good, we're just going to do that twice more. So come into the middle, try and get the elbows as close as you can, and then point them up to the ceiling, raise the eye line. Come back down, open out. Push open the front of the chest as much as you can. One last time, gently bringing the elbows together, raising the eye line, pointing the elbows up to the ceiling. Come down, and we're going to push open. Good, and hold there for me. And I'm going to roll around, so as if you're drawing circles with your elbows. Let the shoulders lift, and then lead with the elbow to draw that circle. Good, so it's up, round and back. Up, round and back. Let's do 2 more this way, and then we're going to change that direction. Lovely, and then round the other way. So up, round and forwards. Good, one last one. Wonderful. And then just let the arms come and hang down by your side. Let the weight of the arms pull the shoulders down from the ears and maintain that feeling of being lifted up through the crown of the head. We're going to take the arms out to the side, all the way out and up. Raise the eye line, see if you can meet the hands together at the top, and then circle them round and back down. Let's use our breath with this one. So we're going to inhale, take the arms up, and exhale, take them round and down. Good again, inhale up. Exhale, round and down. 2 more, inhale up. Exhale, round and down. And 1 last one, inhale up. Exhale, round and down. Well done, good. Just rest your hands back up onto your thighs again. Now I'm going to take one hand and place it onto the opposite thigh. So you're reaching across your body and using that hand on the outside of the opposite thigh. Then the other hand comes behind your chair and we're going to leave around, pulling into that stretch, into that rotation. Good, come back round. We're going to do the same the other way. So hands onto the opposite thigh, outside bit of the chair, and pull yourself round. Good, come back and through, and we'll repeat. So hand onto the opposite thigh, hold and twist. Keep both bottom cheeks down onto the seat of the chair, and round the other way. Good, back into centre. We're going to reach up with one arm now, and then take that into a side bend. Come back up, lower that hand down, other side, reach up, and then reach across. Good, come back down and through. We repeat, but this time the opposite hand is going to go to the other thigh. So if you reach up, now take the opposite hand to the opposite thigh, and into that side bend again. You'll find that it increases that stretch for you. Keep the knees and feet about hip width apart. Come back down, and then we'll swap that over. So you're going to reach up, other hand to the opposite knee, and lean. Good, and come back through. Okay, now we're going to place the forearms down onto the thighs. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together. Push the arms down in towards the thighs, and lift up and out through the crown of the head with a strong, straight back. Good, then we're going to nod the chin down to the chest, feel that stretch through the spine, and back up just to centre again. Nod down, and come back up. Keep pressing the forearms into the thighs. One last one. Now we hold down there, and then you're going to fold forwards. Maybe just slide the knees apart a little bit, so that you can reach through the legs, taking your hands down towards the floor. If you can't get your hands to the floor, you can just hold onto the knees, the shins, the ankles, whatever feels right for you. And we're going to hold this stretch here. Nice big deep breath. And if you can, I want you to reach one arm up towards the ceiling. Look up to that hand. Come back down, and then up the other way. And come back down. Now from here, we're going to unfold and bring ourselves back up into that nice, strong, tall sitting position. Okay, shuffle forwards a little bit in the seat of your chair, and we're going to take you into a hamstring stretch. So we take one leg out straight in front of you with the toes pulled up towards you. And then we're going to keep a straight back. We lean forwards into that stretch, feeling the pull up the back of the thigh. And you can go as far into that stretch as you're able to manage. Breathe deeply. Good. And then we come up and out of that stretch, bring the leg back in, exactly the same on the other side. So take the leg out straight, toes pulled up towards you, and we're going to lean forwards into the stretch, just as far as you can manage. Make sure the knee is straight and the toes are pulled up towards you. See if you can just breathe into that stretch. Good, well done. And then we gently uncurl out of that movement, bring the leg back in. Now we're going to stretch the outer part of your thigh, and I've got a few variations for you on this one. But if you start by just taking one leg out straight in front of you, you're then going to try and cross the opposite leg up onto that thigh. So we're opening out through this hip here. Now this might be enough of a stretch for you, and if that's the case, then you're going to hold this position. If you want to increase your stretch, then this bottom leg, this straight leg, we're going to bring it in, so we bend that knee in, and then that increases the stretch that you feel on the outside part of your hip and thigh. You can then further increase the stretch by leaning onto this knee, pushing it down towards the floor. So just gently working into that stretch. Good, well done. And then release, untangle the leg. So that one that's just been bent is the one that now goes out straight, and we cross one leg over. So feeling this opening of the hip. If you want to stay there, then stay there. If you want to increase the stretch, bend this bottom knee in. If you want to further increase the stretch, then you lean onto this top knee, pushing down towards the floor. Good, breathe into the stretch. Lovely, well done. Ease off, and then bring that leg back down and in. Now we're going to shuffle off to one side of our seat. So we've got most of the weight just onto one bottom cheek. The leg that's out to the side, the one that's off and out to the side, we're going to take that back so that you feel an open across the front of your back leg here. And if you want to increase that, then you can just take that leg even further back. Hold and feel that pull. Sit up as tall as you can, keep the chest lifted, pushing that back leg open and out straight. Good, well done. Ease off, and then we're going to shuffle to the other side of the seat. So just far enough that your bottom cheek comes off the edge of the chair. You're going to take this leg out behind you. Good, and feel that opening at the front of the hip. If you want to increase the stretch, then take that back leg even further back, push and open out in the hip. Good, keep the chest upright, stay up tall. Fantastic, then ease off. We're going to come back into the centre of the seat of our chair and shuffle yourself just a little bit forward. We're going to take both legs out straight now. Feet together and toes pulled up. Take a nice big deep breath in, and then I want you to lean forward, sliding your hands down, hopefully past the knees as far as you can, feeling that strong pull up the back of the legs, and then bring yourself back up and swallow. Let's do that twice more. Big breath in at the top, and out, go forward. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out, come back up. One last time, big breath in. Breathe out, fold forwards. Breathe in, hold. And breathe out, come back up. Fantastic, well done. Bend one leg in and the other one, and just shuffle back into the centre of the seat of your chair again. So we want the feet and the knees to be hip width apart. Equal weight across both bottom cheeks. Create a gap between your belly button and your breastbone so that we're lengthening through the spine. Keep the shoulders dropped down. Lift up through the crown of the head, and we're going to finish off with your shoulder rolls. Up, round and back. Two more. Up, round and back. And one last one. Up, round and back. Fantastic, well done. Thank you very much for joining me for this seated stretch, and we'll see you again for your next workout.